performance and Millennium's win.
Thank you very much, D-Man. Congratulations is in order, I think. So 3-1 here over the course of the Super Weekend, just looking incredibly impressive. I'm just going to let you talk about this game very briefly because it was a very, very decisive victory for you guys.
Yeah, so first of all, we wanted to ban Kaylee. We hate the champion, and we kind of don't want to play against the champion because, as you maybe noticed, Kerp is kind of assassin player, so Kaylee is kind of, yeah, is the counter to that. So yeah, from that we picked what we wanted to. We talked about that before, and we went into that really confident with our picks. Yeah, in the game, everything worked kind of our plan. We forced the 1v1 and the 2v2. We got a fat Kerp, and that's always basically, you can tell him whatever in game, but he will do his own stuff and he will keep people then if he's fat. So after that it was pretty easily. We had a small time where we kind of didn't know again what to do, so we have to work on that as well still. But overall we are pretty confident and happy about our performance here.
And what on earth is going on here? What is the difference between Millennium now and the last split where nothing seemed to work for you guys?
So yeah, last split, first of all, the first weeks for us were really bad because, not mainly, but of course was a part that we didn't have a house. We had to move around Cologne and travel around here. And yeah, I don't know, we basically practiced not really good. We maybe didn't have the correct partners to scrim against. I think that's a really important factor. And maybe people were not motivated, Creaton, as he said himself. So it's hard to actually perform really good when people are not motivated. What changed to now is basically we are scrimming good teams, for example, Alliance a lot. So maybe our playstyles and our pick and bans and picks especially are similar.
Aurelia was there. So.
Exactly. And yeah, especially yesterday we had the same comp as Alliance versus Copenhagen. Sadly, we couldn't play it like them, but
you talk about playstyle and you talk about the entire team, but you personally seem a lot more aggressive yesterday with that Shyvana going in. Have you noticed a shift in your own playstyle and the way you look at the game as well?
So yeah, of course. When the team is confident, I feel as well more confident. I'm normally an aggressive player, but if the team isn't like at the same point in the game, like at the same level or something, then I'm kind of a bit of passive too, sadly. But right now I'm just like pulling out myself and I'm playing how I used to play and I love it.
And who's actually making the calls now on Millennium? And I actually want to hear, before the game, who makes the strategies, and then in the game, who actually makes the calls?
So before, we all kind of sit together, and we do it by ourselves. We don't have an analyst yet. We're still looking for one, because he has to match the players and the persons individually as well. So it's kind of hard a bit to find something for us. But we keep looking, and I think will help us a lot. But yeah, pick and bans, we do it. Calls. I actually try a lot to do early. I try to do calls early game, and I think it works out okay, good.
It looks pretty good now.
Yeah. So, but overall, we all do the calls. We all, if one person is kind of wrong, we will say that and just say, like, for example, I'm wrong. So Kerp will say, no, don't do it. We do this, and everyone is just following. So I think in that point we kind of do it really good right now. So I'm happy.
Yeah, very impressive performance from Millennium across the board. Always nice to hear from you and always nice to hear from the people at home as well. And we've been checking out your answers on Twitter, where earlier today we asked you which European LCS player will be your MVP for Super Week and why. And here are just a few of your selections. The first one is from @HybridIX. Definitely it must be Jess's. He has really stepped up compared to the last season. That Kale yesterday was just epic. You guys hate Kale, and Jess's is very good at it.
It's very good. He said on Twitter himself, actually, he really likes the new attack speed build with Hurricane, because it reminds him of playing an AD carry, which he used to do before he joined SK. And in general, he looks confident, his laning phase is getting better, and the best thing for me is the fact that in the last split, it was Ziggs and Nidalee, like every single game, whenever SK was winning. Now he's actually expanding the champion pool, and he's still winning with it.
Yep, very nice to see. The second one is from @Mega-Ihovsky. Creaton, his mechanics are amazing right now. If he keeps this up, he is going to carry Millennium this split, and he has had a really great showing already, Kevin.
Yeah, so his motivation is up again. He's playing 10 hours a day, and that's what I like about him. Like, when he's passionate about the game, he'll perform awesome, and we'll be the king on the field. So I hope he keeps the motivation. We will, as a team, try everything to keep his motivation up as well, because he's such an important factor for the team in-game, but outside of the game as well.
Talking about important factors in the game, the last tweet is from @BLBanterFanter. Curb for MVP, the fish, the bombs, the fantasy points, the plays. Absolutely.
Yeah, so Curb is kind of a mysterium. I think everyone kind of sees that, but if he's rolling in game and if he gets 1-2 kills, he will just snowball and yeah, like he will just destroy the enemy team if he gets the chance to, as we just saw here. Yeah, Curb, mysterium, but a beast.
And you can really see this is now his second split as a mid laner. Last split, he went from top lane down to mid lane. Still needed to practice a little bit. Now he just looks absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely, the entire team, actually. And you guys at home, thank you for sending those to us. And remember, you can find us at LOL Esports and be sure to use that LCS hashtag to join the conversation. It's time for us to take a quick break, but be ready to flash back because we're just moments away from Roccat versus Fnatic.